Skymet has put out a warning. The private weather forecaster says the chances of formation of an El Nino is gone up from 50% to 60%. This in turn could affect monsoons, and that can't be good news for India, which received below normal rains last year. Joining us now to talk about it in greater detail is Skymet's GP Sharma. Mr. Sharma, thanks very much for joining. Could you run us through the projections that you've made and the indications for the monsoon this time?
Oh, yes. You see, we made earlier a projection sometime in last week of February. We did have the foreshadow of this year's monsoon as such. But then, you see, the projection which was seen earlier based on the January data, there is a tremendous change coming up in that, which is not expected to come up at this point of time. So looking at those projections now, obviously we have now analytical skills coming into place, and then we want to be doubly sure as to what it is. And it looks like the El Nino, obviously, it's making its presence. Okay. The earlier we expected it to be a little regressive mode, and notwithstanding that, the last few observations, it has shown that it is not a regressive, but we see it as a progressive mode. Okay, it is increasing. So that's what, based on that, we have, though the forecast is yet to come, we normally give in the first week of April, but then the indications are that, yes, El Nino is growing. Yes, please.
Yeah, and that would mean what for the monsoon, sir? And also, while your forecast right now suggests that El Nino is progressing, could there be a change of this, considering it's still earlier in the period to make that forecast?
See, like last time also when we made this forecast about 3-4 weeks back, we said that, okay, looks like more chances towards normal, but then even at that point of said, in the same breath, we did say that the below normal monsoon also, the chances remains. They remain quite bright. Okay. Now, at this stage, you see, the projection which was, as I said earlier, in the month of January, the case now is not similar to those conditions at this moment. The anomalies in the Pacific Ocean, which governs this monsoon largely, they are now increasingly well defined. You see, it's not only the sea surface temperature which you look at. It's basically, monsoon is an ocean-driven phenomena. You look at along with the sea surface temperature, you have the atmospheric condition, you have the subsurface, that means the oceanic subsurface conditions. And we see the subsurface also, its heat content is quite large now. It's growing, which is an indication, it's a precursor towards increasing strength of the El Nino. And then, as we see in the earlier also in the climatology, which suggests that growing El Nino, obviously it becomes a little concern as far as the monsoon is concerned. Sure. Yes, please.
Right. Mr. Sharma, I really appreciate you taking out the time in this morning to highlight the same for us. Appreciate your time. A quick comment coming in from Skymet with regards to, the threat to a normal monsoon this time around as well. But it's still early. They're going to wait till the first week of April at least to get a better sense.